All right, Matt, thanks. President Biden spoke with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today, as well as ahead of the start of a new agreement between Israel and Hamas. That agreement could end with hostages being released from Hamas captivity. The planned pause in fighting is just hours away from taking effect. Natalie Brand has more now from the White House.
Dozens of families are desperately waiting to be reunited with their loved ones following a deal that calls for the release of at least 50 women and children held hostage by Hamas.
No child should be a hostage. No child should be in this situation.
The family of 3-year-old Abigail Moore Adan spoke to CBS Mornings. She's among the 3 American hostages who are expected to be freed as part of the agreement. The U.S. helped broker the deal for a 4-day pause in fighting, which could be extended if more hostages are released. Israel also agreed to allow more humanitarian aid into Gaza, including cooking oil and fuel. At least 150 Palestinian women and teenagers are also expected to be let out of Israeli detention centers.
Our focus right now that the deal is inked, is implementation and execution of it. And we're going to be watching very closely to make sure all sides comport with their agreements.
A National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says the Biden administration is hopeful this deal could lead to the release of additional hostages. A total of 10 Americans have been unaccounted for.
What is your message to the additional families who will still be waiting?
We're still working it. President Biden's not going to let up. We're not going to slow down. We want to get your loved one out. We're going to keep working it as hard as we possibly can. We know you're in anguish. We know you're worried.
The administration believes it could take hours, if not days, for the hostages to be released. Officials from Hamas and Israel tell CBS News the halt in fighting is expected to take effect at 10 a.m. local time Thursday, 3 a.m. Eastern time. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Qatar, which also helped negotiate the agreement, is expected to set up a command center to monitor the transfer of hostages from Hamas to the International Committee of the Red Cross, who will then hand them over to Israeli Defense Forces.